Welcome back to Football Daily, and with the transfer window wide open again, clubs across Europe can start throwing around their money. So here we are with the best of the week for this episode of Transfer Talk. And if you hear anything on the grapevine, tweet me at CPHammer with the hashtag TransferTalk or stick it down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date and click that bell to be notified when we upload. Let's get to it. We kick off this week in Madrid, where Antoine Griezmann isn't the only player trying to leave Atletico. According to ESPN, goalkeeper Jan Oblak wants to leave the Metropolitano this summer and is reportedly keen on a move to Manchester United. Earlier this year, Oblak signed a deal to keep him in the Spanish capital until 2023, after he received assurances they would strengthen to compete in the Champions League and La Liga. But the childhood Red Devils fan has voiced his concerns about Atletico's competitiveness following the expected departures of Griezmann, Hernandez, Godin, Felipe Luis and Juan Fran this summer. The door to the Parc des Princes has also swung wide open for the 26-year-old thanks to the announcement that Gigi Buffon will soon be leaving, while Manchester United are also interested in the stopper, with De Gea also in the running for a switch to Paris. Valued at around €70 million by the CIES, his most likely destination seems to be the Premier League, suggesting we would expect a goalkeeper merry-go-round to commence this window. Paris Saint-Germain are, according to numerous outlets, on the cusp of signing Ajax captain and Barcelona target Matthijs de Ligt. This season, the 19-year-old led Ajax to their first domestic double in 17 years, and European superpowers are preparing to battle for the centre-back signature. Manchester United have reportedly offered the teenager £350,000 a week, while Juventus and Barcelona have also made advances. While the Dutchman has suggested he'd like to join Frenkie de Jong in Barcelona, his agent, Mino Raiola, seemingly has other ideas. According to the Metro, Raiola met with PSG sporting director Antero Henrique on Tuesday, with talks expected to continue this week. Despite the deal offered by PSG paying £256k a week, almost £100k less than United's offering, it seems De Ligt could be heading for France ahead of England and Spain. Henrique previously worked with Raiola to broker deals that saw Zlatan Ibrahimovic move to Paris, and is hoping to engineer the same result this summer with Europe's most wanted teenager. Our next story sees the Express reporting that within the next 24 hours, Maurizio Sarri will be named as Juventus manager. According to their sources, the Blues have allowed him to leave his contract early, with Juve paying the full compensation package of £5.3 million. After admitting earlier this month that, for us Italians, the call of home is strong, it's perhaps unsurprising he's ready to call it quits on what was ultimately an impressive debut season in England. And it appears that the master tactician is ready to take Higuain, Emerson and Jorginho to Turin with him. Chelsea have already begun the search for Sarri's successor, with Blues legend and current Derby manager Frank Lampard the frontrunner. Ex-Juve coach Max Allegri, Ajax's Erik ten Hag and Wolves' Nuno Espirito Santos are all contenders. Currently under a transfer embargo, competing on all fronts will be a difficult task for whoever takes the helm. Next up, Manchester United have been given fresh encouragement this week over the signing of right-back Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Their offer of around £35 million was rejected straight off the bat by Crystal Palace, but the Mirror are claiming that the Red Devils are preparing to up their bid to £50 million to secure the England under-21 signature, who has become Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's top choice to fill the void at right-back for next season. Originally pricing out Tottenham with a £100 million asking price, Palace have now put a more achievable price tag of £60 million around the neck of their starlet. To avoid the fate suffered by Wilfried Zaha last summer, Manchester United might have to bite the bullet to complete the deal. Since ending their interest in Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Tottenham have switched their gaze over to France and Marseille right-back Hiroki Sakai. Sky Sports News are reporting that the Japan international fits the profile that Pochettino is looking for, despite being 29 years old. Poch has admitted that the Champions League runners-up are expecting a number of their first team to depart, including right-back Kieran Trippier. Following Tottenham's pursuit of Aaron Wan-Bissaka being shut down, Sakai has jumped up their wish list. The former Hanover man has made 122 appearances for Marseille since joining in 2016, and last season he assisted 5 times in 32 appearances across all competitions. Valued by the CIES at only €7 million, Sakai is clearly a budget option, but is he any great upgrade on Kieran Trippier? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Not for the first time this window, an exciting Ajax prospect has been linked with a big money move. This time, it's midfielder Donny van der Beek. Dutch footballing expert Marcel van der Kraan told TalkSport that Van der Beek has his eyes set on the Premier League, and Manchester United and Tottenham are his favoured destinations this summer. He played a crucial role in Ajax's domestic double and their blistering run in the Champions League. With 17 goals and 13 assists, Manchester United and Tottenham might not be the only interested parties. England fans have been singing that he drinks the vodka and drinks the Jaeger, but soon centre-back Harry Maguire might be enjoying his beverages away from the King Power. Manchester United and Manchester City are preparing to battle for the Englishman's signature, if you believe the mainstream media. Although Leicester are desperate not to sell their 26-year-old prized asset, and as such have slapped an £80 million price tag on him to scare any potential parties away. Unsurprisingly, both sides of Manchester are willing to cough up a figure that is £5 million north of what Liverpool paid for Van Dijk, and we think that £50 million is a more realistic starting point. Maguire's move is expected to trigger the centre-back carousel this window, with Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly also being monitored by the clubs. So guys, that was Transfer Talk for another week. If you enjoyed this, then go and check out Transfer Review on Eurofootball Daily. And if we missed any big rumours, let us know in the comments below or on Twitter. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time.